Well, it's, New York has an extremely different street system than you have here, so I think some of it might be the method, the experimental approach. Just try things. You don't have to put them in permanently. It's tougher in a place like Oxford Street where you're talking about moving buses around. It's harder to experiment in that way, but maybe you can do things like, and I know you already did this, and we looked at it, the holiday pedestrian streets.
If you look at 1940s bus maps of London, they're broadly, predominantly similar. The routes tend to follow the same routes that they did 50, 60, 70 years ago, which is a fascinating observation given how much the world has perhaps changed or indeed not changed.
Yes, we didn't necessarily like the congestion charge, but broadly we thought it was fair, broadly we thought it worked. And that is the challenge that faces you in terms of making Oxford Street a better place. Thank you very much.
I think we've got an unusual coming together here with Crossrail, the huge change in the switch down to the east end of Oxford Street. They've got narrow pavements down there, and we need to renegotiate the bus franchises now.
Oxford Street being a kind of long east-west high street. It's true, that's its history. It used to be the Oxford Road. We have a Georgian road system which we're now trying to turn into a 21st century road and pedestrian environment.
We believe that at least a 20% reduction by the time Crossrail comes in is a target we should, in partnership with TfL, be aiming for, and which is not unachievable.
So is the answer shared space, as in timed pedestrianisation, or is the answer just get rid of them?
Second observation you produced, which is actually about as many people like the idea of buses in Oxford Street as dislike.
And do join the online discussion at #PeopleNotTraffic, and that will continue throughout the morning and probably throughout the day as well.
North-south connections, some of them are not at all obvious. Even St Christopher's Place is not obvious. Others, like Regent Street, are.
This problem about the West End being such a hub of mobility and activities is probably a challenge that goes back hundreds of years.
If we make it free to change buses, then we don't need nearly so many of them. TfL could save money, reduce congestion, and improve air quality. It's not just win-win, it's win-win-win-win.